Hello and welcome back to another freezing cold south of England. My name's Kieran Stevens. We're going to do some inky drawings today. It's kind of coming up to Christmas. Maybe we should do something Christmassy. Not sure. Let's see. Let's throw down some ink and see what happens. What do you think? Let's do it. Right, so let's get some ink moving. I'm not quite sure at the moment what I'm going to be drawing, but that's no surprise, is it? Quite often I don't really know what I'm going to do until I'm doing it. Let's start off. Let's start off with a shape today. Let's start off with some kind of... Let's just start the ink and see where the feeling takes us. I always like to start in a kind of an unusual way. Different way than the way before, and that kind of gives me some kind of feeling then about it gives me some kind of challenge to my thinking, gives me a difference to how lovely does that feel? I always kind of feel like, I know there is no shouldn'ts. I feel like I'm almost tempted just to fill it in so that I can do some teeth in there later on. I'm thinking if I do it now, it'll give me time for the black to dry a little bit. Because I've got some new white and I'm desperate to use it for something. You know, you kind of, in a very childish way, sometimes you buy a blue ink and then you want to draw something in blue. You get white ink, you want to use white ink for something. And that's kind of very much how I am with inks and colors and whatever else. I love the way that sometimes the ink fires me up to it inspires me. The fact of buying new inks and new brushes and new whatever, it just inspires me. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing very, very, very well. I hope you're having an incredibly delicious day. I hope things are going very, very well for you. Some kind of cat looking thing going on here. And that is kind of like leading me to what I'm going to draw. It's been very, very busy recently doing the all the Christmas cards and doing the greetings cards on the shop. The new mugs on the shop. The shop has been getting very busy. So if you're coming up towards Christmas, if you want any greetings cards or any mugs or anything interesting, pop on over to my Etsy shop on Kieran Siemens on Etsy and pick up something. I've actually had this shop for quite a few years now, but it's quite a it's been one of those kind of marketing adventures. It's not like something that I'm not really very good at. I'm not very good at the kind of marketing myself and what. And of course the books. Don't forget the books. Tons and tons and tons of books. There's so many books. I think it's like 5 or 6 books already this year. So we have been working very, very, very hard to make it work. Now I've done the head unusually small for me, so that kind of suggests that I need to do a lot of oh, please dry, please let me. Yes, you are dry, because I've got this kind of feeling that I'm really keen to put some ugly teeth on him. Let's see if it works. How silly is that? I do have another pot over there, so I can see it starting to fade a little bit. It's starting to run dry a little bit. And that's what's the problem with these things. They're kind of like a quick drying liquid. A quick drying excuse me, a quick drying liquid that dries extremely quick, which means that while the pot is open, it's drying very, very quickly. I almost kind of feel like I need to pull it out and then put my finger on top of it to keep the air. Lovely. Well, doesn't that look like a wacky set of teeth? Wonderful, 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 wacky teeth. Alright, where's my nib gone? Just gonna carry that kind of little scraggy beard around. It is absolutely hammering down with rain here at the moment. It's very cold and Even Mr. Miro's not jumping around. He's just kind of like wrapping himself up in little blankets. Even in the morning, you know, he doesn't want to get out of bed. He'll probably kill me for telling you that, but he does not want to get out. It's like, okay, Miro, it's 6 o'clock. Time to get out of bed and face the world. But, no, I'm going to lie here a little bit more and think about things. Okay, you do that. Some terrible whiskers going on there. I guess we could kind of put a Christmas hat on him, couldn't we? That would add to the seasonal thing. Might even make a cool Christmas card. I've been putting lots of new greetings cards. People have been asking about greetings cards. I don't know why greetings cards are so popular, but I guess that, you know, I do buy a lot of greetings cards by artists and then frame them as prints, you know. So it's probably a good kind of idea to do that. I guess he could be kind of like some kind of Father Christmassy type cat, couldn't he? Let's get a brush. Oh, that looks nice. That come up very nice. Don't like that nib. Oh, dear. Oh, I like that one, and I broke it. So what kind of artwork have you been working on? What are you working on at the moment? I'm still a little bit kind of struggling with book 3, with the writing of it. There's a couple of very kind of difficult stages in there. Sometimes a book kind of comes across in different stages, you know. And sometimes I kind of feel like some parts of it are like just flow, you know. You just sit down and the writing just kind of pours out of your brain. And then some days it's just run out of gas, and it's just like it just doesn't want to release any magic. And I think that's kind of like a common thing with the writing process. I think, it's like it's not unusual. It's not unusual to. And since this is a kind of like a rhyming book, it has kind of taken my mind into a different spin, which has been lovely. It has been very, very lovely. Let's get his jaggedy red coat on. Yeah, we didn't think we were going to be doing a cat Father Christmas, did we? The ink is feeling absolutely delightful today. It really has got a lovely, loose feeling about it today. It's very, very nice. And sometimes you kind of feel that with the ink, whether it's kind of like the temperature of the room or whatever. It seems to have a life of its own sometimes. And today it just seems to be working beautifully. I love the way sometimes the nib catches the paper, almost like pulling you in a direction. And that, for me, it's kind of like one of the delights of working with ink, is that it does kind of dictate a lot of the thin and thick, and that's quite a magical thing about ink. It keeps making me have this addiction to it almost. It kind of makes me think, wow, I want to feel that pull, 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 Beautiful. I still think ink is my chosen weapon. It still excites me. I love the little challenges that it gives me every single day of the week. I love the way that it pulls. I love the way that it kind of runs out sometimes as you're drawing a line. I love that it has its own life. I do love that so much. Like, you can't really force it to do whatever. And that's his present. Look how beautiful that line is, the way it's thickened up. I just love it. I absolutely love it. This will be a nice one to put some paint on. This will be a nice one. I love the feeling here that it's kind of like suggesting the weight of his body is bending the legs. That type of feeling and thought that comes into my mind, it really excites me a lot. I just, it's very difficult to explain, but it's like I almost kind of feel like the drawing is telling me what to put down. That's why I don't need to draw any like rough plan or anything. I feel like it's going to tell me. Like it's telling me now he's got big Father Christmas boots on, you know? This is definitely going to be a Christmas card, so pop over and buy one. There's quite a few cards there and quite a few things that have built up over the years. Some of the old... There's even some drawings there from the Cat days, which was a really lovely period of time. Lovely. Very nice. What a really lovely kind of fatherly Christmas type of drawing. How lovely is that? I feel like almost like he's kind of leaning back a little bit there, and I love the idea of his tail holding him up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put his tail in there. His tail is kind of holding him. Oh, Mr. Miro's gone running out to the garden in the rain because there's some kind of squirrel that's... There's a man a couple of houses down who feeds the squirrels. He puts lots of nuts out there. I used to do it, but you used to get a lot of unwanted seagulls and stuff like that. And so they all run across my fence on the way down to visit his store of nuts. That is so beautiful. I love that. I just love it. I love the way it feels. A few more presents on the floor. He's the cat Father Christmas. How cool. I'd love to hear from you about what you feel about today's drawing. I would absolutely love to hear from you. And also a little bit of a help. I do need some help on my 4,000 hours. I'm still quite short on my hours. So please do watch some of the old videos, and even to the point if you don't have to sit there and look at it, just push go and let it run, you know. And I really, really want to get to this 4,000 hours so I can get the channel up and running. That would be very lovely. So that is the Father Christmas cat. Father Christmas cat. Santa cat. Santa cat. Yeah, it's kind of... There's too many jars of ink and stuff around here now. Move over, let me in. Right, let's get a brush. That's a broken one. Throw them over there. Let's get a nice big splash for my frame. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Take that up to the top. And that looks fantastic. A very, very wonderful. Oh, got black fingers now. Very wonderful Father Christmas cat. A Santa cat. I'm very pleased with that. I hope you're very pleased with that. And that is the end of today's drawing. I would love to hear from you, so send me a comment and pop over to the shop. Buy yourself a nice postcard or a greeting card or something and support me. So, thank you very much, and I will see you again very, very, very soon. Bye-bye.